Okay, so the Jets have set their 53-man roster. Now, I mean, they could tinker with it a little bit before the season starts, but I think they're pretty much straight at what they want to do. And so I want to go over that. I want to give you my prediction for what I think their record will be for the season as well. And I also I didn't include my Bills prediction last time, so I think the Bills are going to go 12-5. One game better than the 11-6 they put out the last time. So that's where I think the Bills are going to be. I think they'll win the division as well. So I'm going to add that to my Bills video too. But let's talk about the Jets here. So, I mean, a couple of the surprise cuts I think that they made was like Will Parks, a safety, and Trevon Wesco, a tight end. But with C.J. Uzomah here now, I could see why. You know, I guess they had the more veteran presence here, but having two big tight ends or three big tight ends never a bad thing. So, but I could see the logic in it. Will Parks, I'm a little surprised too. I mean, hopefully the secondary and the safeties and the corners are going to be sufficient enough and strong enough for them to withstand something like that. So, but all in all, it's a pretty much improved roster. I feel better about it, and I think it also puts them in a position to not let themselves fall into these ridiculous holes or these ridiculous losing streaks like they do almost every year. But I also think, you know, it also had this. It's deep enough and talented enough to help them get out of a losing streak too. So I like the inverse on both sides with regards to the lineup. But it's all in all, it's a much more talented and deep lineup. So I'm happy for that. So kudos to Joe Douglas for his continued roster building. So, by the way, I'm going to be doing the Giants next. So if you're a football fan, please subscribe to the channel before you leave. It's greatly appreciated, and I don't want you missing any good content. So, but with that, I'm going to pull the shades up here. I'm going to be looking down at my notes. I want to make sure I get it right. Quarterbacks for the Jets: Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, Mike White. Running backs: Michael Carter, Breece Hall, Zonovan Knight, and Ty Johnson. Wide receivers: Elijah Moore, Corey Davis, Braxton Berrios, Garrett Wilson, Jeff Smith, and Denzel Mims. Surprisingly not traded. Tight ends: C.J. Uzomah, Tyler Conklin, Jeremy Ruckert, Lawrence Cager. Offensive tackles: Dwayne Brown, George Fant, and Max Mitchell. The interior of the offensive line: Laken Tomlinson, new acquisition, Elijah Vera Tucker, draft pick from last year, Connor McGovern, Dan Feeney, and Nate Herbig. Okay, the interior defensive line: Quinnen Williams, the pass rush. Quinnen Williams, John Franklin Myers, Sheldon Rankins, Solomon Thomas, and one second, Solomon Thomas, and Nathan Shepard, recent draft pick too. Edge rushers: Carl Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, who I like, draft pick from this year, Jacob Martin, Bryce Huff, and Michael Clemens and Vinnie Curry. Linebackers: C.J. Mosley, Quincy Williams, Quan Alexander, Jamian Sherwood. Who else do we have here? Jamian Sherwood. And that's it. Jamian Sherwood. Now, corners: Sauce Gardner, of course, DJ Reed, Michael Carter, Bryce Hall, Brandon Eccles, and Justin Hardy. Safeties: John Whitehead, LaMarcus Joyner, Ashton Davis, and Tony Adams. Special teams: Greg Zerlin, Braden Mann, and Thomas Hennessy. Now, that's the 53 right now. They might, again, tinker with it, but I feel better about that 53 than I have in quite a long time. So let me know what you think. Give me your feedback in the comments, what you think about the 53. And are we a little deep in an area? Are we weak in an area? They can always use more offensive line protection, so I expect them to be kind of continually pursuing that in the next recent drafts, and obviously edge as well. But I like where we stand. So give me some feedback, guys and gals. Have a great week. Talk to you next time.